looks like we can proceed. All right. Again, this is cause number 661549, the state of Texas versus Robert Castillo. Counselors, please make your announcement.
Karina Sanchez for the state.
Jose Rocha for Mr. Robert Castillo Jr. Ready.
All right. So are you Robert Castillo?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen, sir?
That is correct.
All right. You've been charged with the offense. And Ms. Sanchez, can you share that? Because I haven't learned how to do that yet. We're going to look at a document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights.
One moment, Judge. I think the paperwork was done a while back, so I just need to find.
Right. It was in the completed. You found it, right? Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Castillo, you see this document entitled Defendant's Waiver of Constitutional Rights. You reviewed this with your attorney back in February, I believe, or maybe even March. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So you see that you're charged with the offense of driving while intoxicated as a first offense. And the range of punishment for that is from 72 hours up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail and or a fine up to $2,000. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
We're going to go to page 2 where it shows defendant's signature. Did you sign that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that by signing that document, you are waiving your right to a jury trial, your right to remain silent, as well as all those other rights listed in that document?
Yes, Your Honor.
If you have an agreement with the state and I follow it, but then later tonight or tomorrow you change your mind, you want to take back your plea, you would need my permission to be able to do that. But I do not have to give that permission. Do you understand that, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. If I assess a punishment that's harsher than what you have agreed to, then you can take back your plea and nothing you've said or signed for today's hearing can be used against you.
Yes, Your Honor.
Also, you're indicating on your plea paperwork that you are entering a plea of no contest to this charge, but you need to know that I can still find you guilty of this charge in spite of that. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Rocha, have you had an opportunity to discuss a charge with Mr. Castillo?
Yes, I have, Your Honor, and I've also discussed evidence and possible defenses to this particular charge and the difference between a guilty plea and a no contest plea. And we're moving forward today based on the plea agreement on a no contest plea.
All right. And so you feel, in your opinion, that he has a factual as well as a rational understanding of the charge.
Yes, Your Honor.
He's also been able to assist you in his defense.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
All right. I approve the waiver. Is there an agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Judge. And for the record, the original charge was a DWI 0.15 or higher. The state is amending the information to waive that to a DWI first.
Any objection, Mr. Rocha?
No objections, Your Honor.
Okay, so that is agreed and it's approved.
Thank you, Judge. The agreement is a $500 fine with court costs, 16 months deferred adjudication, the DWI education course, victim impact panel, a TAP evaluation, ignition interlock for half the term, and 48 hours of community service.
Mr. Rocha, is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, Your Honor, it is.
So, Mr. Castillo, to the offense of driving while intoxicated as a first offense, as a Class B misdemeanor, how do you plead, sir?
I plead guilty, right? Or no contest?
Your no contest is what you indicated on your plea paperwork. Is that still what you want to do?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is anybody forcing you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you doing this of your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will accept your plea. I am not making a finding of guilt. I am placing you on deferred adjudication for a period of 16 months, assessing a $500 fine plus court costs. You are to complete the DWI education course, the victim impact panel, and the TAP evaluation. And on your vehicle, install ignition interlock for 1/2 your term of probation. and complete 48 hours of community service. I'm going to give you an additional option of credit for your community service hours in the amount of 24. So if you are fully vaccinated or become fully vaccinated for COVID, if you show proof of that to the probation department, you will get 24 hours credit against that 48 hours. Is there anything further from defense?
Nothing further, Your Honor. Just for record, for the purposes of the record, the documents were signed previously to today. However, we are not having any objections on that end. My client understands that, and so do we.
Thank you very much. Is there anything further from the state?
No, Your Honor, thank you.
All right, so Mr. Castillo, I have followed your agreement, sir. That means you do not have a right to appeal. But I want you to understand that deferred adjudication is a very special kind of agreement, because if you do everything you promise, you will not have a conviction. However, if you do not comply with all the terms and conditions and the state files a motion, I find sufficient reason to follow it, then I can give you that conviction, revoke your community supervision, assess up to 180 days in Bexar County Jail, and you would have a very limited right of appeal. So you can see that one choice is much better than the other, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
You filled out a personal data sheet, sir. Do you swear that everything on there is true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. At this time, I think we can, I have a little bit of a concern. I am looking at the personal data sheet, and I think that you still need to fill in a lot more. For instance, you need 3 references. And so I'm going to ask you to finish that up with the CLO, our court liaison officer, because that's a very important document also. So at this time, we're adjourning this hearing, but I'm going to ask you to meet with Mr. Richardson, who will have to get to come in, so that he can give you some important information on how to proceed and what to expect, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Wish you the best of luck, Mr. Castillo. You'll see on your screen a prompt that says join breakout room, whatever that number is. Click on that and you can wait for Mr. Richardson there, please.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, sir. This hearing is adjourned. Thank you very much, Mr. Rocha.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you very much for accommodating this hearing. May I
It's
be
good to see you.
excused?
Take care. Thank you.
Likewise. Thank you.
Okay. Stephanie Mota, good afternoon. Can you please unmute yourself? You see that little icon that looks like a microphone?
Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you. Yes.
Okay.
All right. Thank you
Sorry.
for coming in.
Yes, ma'am.
Um,
I'm sorry. It's just I was having problems with my phone and my hands from the arthritis, and I couldn't get to it so fast. I apologize.
No, that's okay. I understand. I've got a little bit of osteoarthritis in my hands too.
And I wake
So-
up in pain, crying. So that's what was going on this morning. But I apologize, though.
Yeah. So are you getting medical treatment for all that?
Not right. I went to the doctor, and the doctor wasn't there that day. And I saw another assistant doctor, and the doctor didn't really want to do anything for me and give me medicine for my arthritis. He just told me put lotion, and I was like, but I'm already doing that. I need some kind of medication for that. For the pain. So I'm taking ibuprofen, stuff like that I buy from the HEB. I'm taking right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Well,
another thing, I have my appointment date for my driver license on the 21st of this month. I already have the appointment date too.
okay. So
Yes, ma'am.
was there something about ignition interlock or something like that for your pretrial bond conditions?
I was never on pretrial.
You
no.
are.
No,
Aren't you?
ma'am. No, ma'am. I just report through the bail bonds every Tuesday. I call in every Tuesday and report in.
Really?
But I was never.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am. I was never through pretrial. No, ma'am.
Okay, well, I'm glad you told me that because I've been getting some reports and I was concerned. So I'm going to get that clarified because, you know, I shouldn't be getting violation reports on you then.
You know what it was, Judge? What I'm thinking as one time a while back, they came looking for my brother. He had a warrant a while back. He had a
Mhm.
warrant. And when I had called one day to my bail bonds, they told me that the pretrial is looking for you. And I was like, pretrial? I go, but I've never been in pretrial. I didn't bail out through pretrial, nothing like that. So I
Yeah.
called pretrial, and the lady goes, no, we don't got your information here, nothing. We don't got nothing for you. And I was
Yeah.
like, are you sure? She's all like, yes, ma'am. And then she's all like, but if anything, we'll call you back or you call us back. And I was like, yes, ma'am. And
Yeah.
no, nothing. There was nothing coming up for me, nothing like that.
Yeah. Well, you
Yeah.
know, because of this pandemic, there's been a lot of problems with miscommunication. And
Yeah,
so that's probably what happened.
you're
So
right.
I just wanted to be sure that there wasn't a real problem. Okay,
I-
well, I'm happy to talk to you. You have a good afternoon, ma'am. And I have marked you present. So we'll see
Okay.
you. I think I said to your lawyer, May 16.
May
Okay.
16. Okay, and I really
May 1/6.
appreciate it very. When?
May
May
1,
6?
6. May 1, 6.
Okay, May 16. Yes, ma'am. And I really appreciate it very much. You know, I
Oh.
do. But it's just this illness that I got, you know, and it's
Yeah.
hard sometimes, you
Yeah.
know, when you have a low income and stuff like that, you know, you wake up in pain, crying already. I wake up
Yeah.
in pain, crying, and it's just awful, you know. But I already took care of that. I have the appointment on the 21st, so
Oh, of this month?
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, be sure and keep it. Don't let anything prevent you from going to the doctor, okay?
Yes, ma'am. It's just
Okay.
hard though because I don't have no insurance or anything like that. So that day
Yeah.
when I went to the doctor, I had to pay a copay, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
and it was hard though. But I did it though, you know. I raised the money to do it though, you know. In the name of
Yeah.
Jesus, Amen. You know, I did it though. I got a little bit of help,
Well,
but
you know what? There's a Fair County Dispute Resolution Center that handles mediations. And I
uh-huh.
used to do mediations there, but they have this huge book that has all kinds of public service organizations. I bet
Uh-huh.
if you talk to them, they could probably help you maybe find someplace that could help you without insurance. I don't know that for a fact, but it seemed like a very good resource. So
Oh, okay.
if you have a chance, call them at 335-2128.
335-2128.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, yes, ma'am, and I'll let
I
them
can't
know.
promise you that they can help you, but they were wonderful. And I think maybe if you call them, they might be able to, you know, send you someplace that you can get some help.
Exactly, you're right. It never hurts to try.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
it.
You're right.
Okay. You take care, Miss Mora. Thank you very
Okay,
much.
you too.
And you
Thank
can log
you.
off.
Okay, you have a
Bye-bye.
good day. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay.
Okay.
uh,
Miss Townsley, good afternoon. Yeah. It's still not unmuted. You see that little microphone? If you click on that, I think it should unmute you. There you go.
Yes, ma'am, I got it. Hi, how are you?
Good. We're just going to wait for your lawyer.
Yes.
We'll get, oh, there's Miss Petrashik. Okay. All right. Mary Peter Zach, how are you today?
Hi, good afternoon, Judge. I was gonna say hi, but you look super busy with stuff.
Oh, No, I'm just shuffling papers. So, who are you here on today?
So I am here on Alexander Peacock. This is
Oh.
one of those cases that Mr. Dwiggins was on, and I think we are almost ready for a plea, but I don't know if James had filled out the paperwork or where he was in the process. So
Well, do you want to see if you can get an update with one of the ADAs?
I would love that, Judge.
Okay, let's mark you conferring and put you in a breakout room.
Thank you, Judge.
Oh, and actually, Judge, let me have her come back just because it looks like the paperwork is complete.
Okay, so I can go ahead and do that, I think.
The only thing is, I believe Mr. DeWiggins signed. So I don't know.
I think he got hired on with a law firm or something. I'm not sure.
Right, so I think
And-
Hi, Mary, sorry. I'm looking at the paperwork right now and it looks like Richard Salivar signed the paperwork for the attorney. So I don't know.
Hmm.
I mean, we may just need to redo it with your signature since you're now the attorney of record.
I would
I
I
don't know.
would prefer that just to maintain some type of like continuity and stuff.
So then, so did you want to confer with one of our ADAs in the meantime, see if there can be clarification or?
Yes, Judge, if I could, because I
All right, let
I
me
don't
do
have-
that.
Thank you, Judge. And thanks for looking at that, Kevin.
You're welcome.
For some reason, let me see a minute. I'm not seeing Mary's, well, she's unassigned.
Oh,
but
I am I can go back to the breakout room I was previously in.
Okay,
Yes.
you were okay, that'll work,
Thank you,
please.
Judge. On my way.
And Mr. Castillo, you know what? I need to find out from Mr. Richardson. I don't have my phone here. Kevin, can you call Mr. Richards? Oh, there he is. Okay. Hello, Corey. We started a little early. And so
Sorry, Judge.
Mr. Castillo just did the plea. And so he's waiting for you in room 1. Let me make you co-host real fast here. Okay, so he is waiting for you in room 1, please.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, Oscar Hernandez, could you unmute yourself, please? Good afternoon. You're still muted. Oh, there we
Yes,
go.
dear Judge. How are
Good
we?
afternoon.
Great, great. Judge, I got 2 of them with you.
Okay,
Arnulfo Garza should be one of the top cases. It's an old case that Mark was retained on, and he's been making payments to restitution. I just don't know, have an update from him, how close he is. It's going to be a
okay, so can you give me a cause number so I can find it on my docket?
absolutely. Arnulfo Garza is going to be 492450.
Judge, that one's not going to actually be on the docket. It was a recall from yesterday. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay,
updated.
okay, that's what it was. Okay, all right, so, and you have more than one, Mr. Hernandez? Do you have another case also?
I do. Mr. Alberto Morales is also a recall. His case numbers are 680732 and 733.
Okay. Okay, so I believe that they were waiting for you yesterday, and I just wanted to be sure that we gave you a chance to address their cases. So, you know, and we also had someone named, I want to say her name was, I don't have my docket from yesterday, do I? That I wanted to be brought back today, and I'm not sure that that information was shared with Kevin and so basically, I'm just going to reset your cases, Mr. Hernandez, to May the 16th. Okay,
Thank you, Judge.
okay, so we'll see you May 16.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. All right. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Alberto Morales.
Yeah,
Right in the
no,
middle.
no, oh, that's who that is right now. Yeah. I was, no.
His client. Is it
Okay, yeah, I just reset them on both of those. Oh, what I would remember, there was a woman in custody that she wanted to come back. What was her name?
I'll find, it's on the top, like at the last, second to the last page. I remember who it
Okay.
is. I remember where it was at.
And her-
Ashley Valenzuela.
Right.
Yeah, Venezuela.
Okay, so, Kevin, I don't think that you all got this information. There was a woman in custody yesterday waiting for Mr. Engelke. He came in after 12, but I told her we would bring her back because she really wanted to talk to her lawyer. So if we could recall her for tomorrow.
Okay, Judge, I'll go ahead and do that.
It'd help, okay, please. And the cost number is 680-805. Thank you very much. Okay. So I wonder if, can you call your lawyer, Ms. Townsley, and see if she's on her way, please?
Yes, ma'am, I sure will.
The computer? Were you able to get a hold of her, Miss Townsley? Were you able to talk to your lawyer? Um, Alexander's iPhone. Could you please unmute yourself and identify yourself?
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Oh, okay. And Miss Townsend must have been bumped out. Could you start your video, please, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, who is your lawyer, sir?
It's Maria Peterson.
Oh, Peter Zach. Mary Peter Zach.
Judge,
Okay,
I think she just dropped off the Zoom really quick. I think that she'll be back.
okay. Yeah, she's not in the waiting room yet. So what is your last name, Mr. Alexander?
Peacock.
Okay, all right. So that's Alexander or James Alexander Peacock, is that right?
My middle name is James. My first name is Alexander.
Okay, because my docket has commas all over the place, so it's hard for me to tell which is first.
No problem.
Okay, Mary Peter Zach, did you have a chance to get updated?
Yes, Judge, I did, and I got to relay the email address to Ms. Sanchez and then try to get the paperwork signed and maybe do it today, if not, whenever the court's available.
Okay. All right, so Ms. Peterzak, if I reset you for May 16, will that work?
Yes, Judge.
Okay, let's do that. Bill will come back May 16. I see it's a trial case, right?
No, I think we were set for a
Is
plea.
it set for trial?
Should be a plea deal.
Set for a plea, Judge.
Okay, all right. Then May 16 it is, okay?
Okay, thank you, Judge. And I think if we can get everything in sooner, I'll let the court know.
Absolutely. We'll have plea dockets every day except Friday at 1:30, okay?
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Judge.
All right,
I
thank
appreciate
you
it so
very
much,
much.
Judge. Thank you.
All right, thank you. I think that one's yours. Thank you very much. All right, so Ms. Townsley, have you had any luck?
Yes, ma'am. She's supposed to be logging on here shortly, she said.
Okay,
Judge, this is Robert Castillo. After I was done with Mr. Richardson, was I supposed to leave the meeting?
yes, sir. You may just log off at this time, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Take care. Okay.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry?
She apologized.
I said
Oh.
oh, never mind. Sorry.
I'm going to step away for just 2 seconds. I need to get my phone. To make sure. Oh. Where'd Miss Townsley go? She's gone?
Mike's are on. Get the
Okay.
red lights, green, you're hot.
Yeah. Okay, Kevin, did Miss Townsley leave?
I believe she disconnected, Judge.
Oh, there's Jocelyn Andrews. Okay. Okay, Miss Andrews, can you unmute yourself, please?
Hey, Judge.
Hey, how are you doing?
It's been tough. Judge, I have
Oh.
CPS at 2. Are we gonna be
Okay,
able to?
that's fine, because I also need to leave. I've got a doctor's appointment I don't want to miss.
Okay,
So you were supposed to be in court yesterday, right?
I was in court. I was in the 227th yesterday.
Okay, but not in County Court 9, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I'm resetting your case to May 16. Okay.
Okay, and it's just for a plea, Judge, so if you want to do it
Oh.
sooner, we can. We've
Right.
already
Well,
got the
that's
paperwork in.
right. So, I mean, if you want to come back tomorrow, that's fine.
Oh, wait, let me look.
And who was your client's name? What was your client's name?
Julie Townsley.
Yeah, okay, that's who it was. Right, she was here. But,
Yeah, and she should be logging in now. But if we
I'm
come back
here.
tomorrow, would it be at 1:30 as well?
yeah, it'll be at 1:30.
I can do it tomorrow.
Judge,
Okay.
everything is ready to go. If you have 5 minutes, we can knock it out now.
Well, it's up to you, Miss Andrews. Will they be okay if you're late?
I'd rather not be late, Judge.
I know, and I understand. I've been there before. So if
Yes,
it's
so-
okay with Miss Townsley, we'll just come back tomorrow at 1:30.
And Julie, is that
Sounds
okay?
good. Yeah,
Okay.
yes, ma'am.
All right, let's do that. I'll look for you tomorrow at 1:30, okay?
All right, thank you, Judge. Good luck at your doctor's appointment.
I don't want to miss it. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right, I
Bye-bye.
think that's it. We're going to go ahead and everybody can just go back to what they need to be doing. Thank you all very much, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
Thank you,
Okay.
Judge.
Thanks, Judge.
Thanks,
Thank
Judge.
you. Bye.